Good morning, Flosstube. It's Erin, the stay-at-home stitcher here, with a little coffee this morning. If you read that, then that's my vibe today. If you didn't catch it, it says, you know what that sounds like? Not my problem. That's my mood today. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a different spot today. I normally film right over there. I was trying to show you guys my move you back a little. My shelf. Okay. Well, you still can't see Uncle Sam up there really well. I'll have to. There's Uncle Sam. I finished him last year. He was right there with some magnets. And then there's another one of my finishes. I just wanted to sit here today and have some of my things behind me. So I stitched this, and this is a piece of wood that came with it in the kit. I went to a painting class from a local artist, and she taught me how to paint this. She also taught me how to paint that. I stitched that last year. So yeah, just a little bit of my stuff, and my adorable son right there. He's cute, but don't let his looks fool you. I have kind of a lot to show you. I haven't stitched on a whole lot of things, but I've got a lot of progress. I've done a lot of things here and there. So to start off, since it's sitting there staring at me, I have made some needleminders. I made an avocado. I made a froyo. And then I have my little board. This is my needleminder storage. Just a piece of unfinished galvanized metal from Hobby Lobby. But my friend Ashley, the Stitching Penguin, sent me some pins, so I made that needleminder out of one of the pins. I made this one. That one's, I made that one a while back. I made these two, my donut, and my coffee. So there's my needleminder collection. I like making needleminders out of things that I can find, because I don't like to have the same as everybody else. I know people say that. They see one, they're like, "Oh, where'd you get it? I need that." And I'm like, I made it. And I like that. I like that feeling like nobody else can have it because I made it. Maybe it's selfish of me, I don't know. So next is I have a finish. I finished this has been my car project. I get like 10 or 15 stitches in here and there. But I finally finished it. It's my 1984 Prairie Schooler Santa. I did change the colors. I changed the colors on this one before I realized that, what's charted looks good. But when I looked at what's charted and I didn't have a couple colors, I was like, I'm just gonna sub that for a different red or whatever. But I think it turned out pretty good. And then I'm thinking about, I saw this at the Dollar Tree. It's a little chalkboard easel. I was thinking about finishing it like this, and then doing like some sort of like ribbon border or something to go on it. Something Christmassy, maybe like some of those, those miniature, that garland with like the miniature Christmas lights, the retro lights that you can get at Hobby Lobby. I might do that. I don't know. And then I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry. I did his skin. It's not charted to be stitched, but because I changed the fabric out for this oatmeal 18 count from Hobby Lobby, that I had to go and find a skin color because it didn't look right when it wasn't stitched. So I did that. I dyed some fabric. So my, let's see, my little piece came out, it was 14 count white. After I dyed it, it's about 15 count. So I ice dyed using charcoal gray ice dye, the powder red dye. So that's that one. And these pieces of fabric I'm planning on using for, I have 2 Halloween stitch alongs that I'm going to start in August. And here's the second one. This is also the same dye. I wrapped it the same way. It just turned out a lot differently, which I like. This one almost looks like a stormy night, which I'm totally digging that. So there's those. I did a floss toss with the floss. It's the Touch of Magic Sal by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I'm going to do that on one of these. The Sal has already started. I'm doing no new start summer, so I won't be able to start it until August when my son goes back to school. So yeah, I did a floss toss on each of them. I like it on both. So I have to decide my other Halloween Sal. I've been looking at Boo Crew from Fat Quarter Shop. I might be doing that one as well. And if I do that one, whichever fabric it'll fit on, we'll probably take that one, and the other fabric will take Touch of Magic, because Touch of Magic will go on either one, and it's the larger of the two. And because I'm doing a Halloween stitch along, I had to make a Halloween bag. I made this bag out of some scraps from a quilt that I'm working on. And it's more like a book sleeve bag. But I used all my scraps from the quilt and made this for my Halloween Sal bag. It's not perfect. I didn't want it to be perfect. But the back is just white, the inside's white. I just used a quilt batting to do the front, and then the back has no support in it. But it'll stand up in my project bin that I have all my whips in. So that's the new bag that I have made. And then Tara, if you watch, look away, because I'm going to show part of your stuff that I made for you for your exchange. So Tara, I got matched with her for a gift exchange, for a summer gift exchange. She has 2 young girls, and they are just sweet as can be. Tara is sweet as can be. They don't live far from me, but we got matched for a gift exchange in the Dash to D-Stash group that I'm in. And so one of her girls, Stormy, likes cows. So I used some leftover cow fabric that I had and made her a small pencil pouch. They do a lot of Bible study. And then Bailey likes bright colors. So I made her a pencil pouch from some scraps from my son's glow-in-the-dark pillowcases. These little eyeballs all glow in the dark, and it's the coolest thing ever. And then for Tara, she likes outdoorsy stuff, so I made her this project bag. It is also like a book sleeve bag. I'm still trying to decide on a closure for this and for the 2 small pencil bags. I kind of want a snap, I kind of want a magnet, I haven't decided. So when I decide, I'll get that, finished, and then I'll be able to send them off to her for our exchange. But that's the stitching that I did. Stitching, non-stitching, it's stitching related. I did have a couple days where I didn't stitch because I was at the class to do this. My next video is probably going to be further out because I have my mom coming to visit from across country. And she's going to be here for like a month. I don't know how much stitching I'm going to be able to get done. So yeah. On to my whips. I only have 3 to show you. I worked on one other one, but I did less than 100 stitches, so I was like, meh, that's not even enough progress. I need to catch up on my temperature stitch. Still haven't caught up. I have 4 days. I try to catch up before my whip go numbers get called every month. So I have like 4 days to catch up. I think I'm like 3 weeks behind. I think like 3 weeks behind. So I'll probably work on that. My whips. I worked on this project for 3 days and I got some really good progress. It is called Magic Book by Green Terrace off of Etsy. She no longer has an Etsy store. I don't know where to find her or anything. But I'm doing it on, I want to say this is, I want to say it's 18 count, and I'm doing it 2/1, full cross. I always have to look and see which way it goes. Okay, it goes this way. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. So there's where I got Harry's glasses done, and I was working my way down into the time turner. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but when I'm used to doing full coverage and not having to backstitch and not having blends, and I mean this had all of that. It has blends, it has backstitch, it has a lot of colors that you don't realize is actually in there. So there's that one. Like I said, I worked on it for 3 days. I worked on this next one. It's called The Most Wonderful Spark by Sue Hills Designs. I worked on it for 4 days and I got some really good progress. So last time I worked on it, all I had done was half of the flag and the line for the D, just the line down. And this is what it looks like. Like I said, I worked on it for 4 days and I was really enjoying it. Every letter that I did, I would do all the stitching and the back stitching around it. Fold it up here so you can see it. So that's what I got done. Wow, great folding. Like I said, I only had like this much of the flag and the line down for the D, and I finished all of those letters. So now we have Dervil. As I was stitching it, I got D and then D-E, and I was like, D, and then it said D-E-R, and I was like, D. And I kept telling my husband every time I finished a letter, I was like, Der, Derf, Derfu, Derful. But that's how far I got on that. And I put that away yesterday. I got the L done yesterday afternoon. And then I got out, I need to make a copy of what it looks like. My Owl Forest Embroidery Dino Forest. It lives in this bag that I made. Oh, my dog is gonna come say hello. Hello, Green. Say hello. I don't have a picture of what it's gonna look like when it's finished. So let me just show you what I've got done. So I'm still working on it, so it's still in the hoop. But I have 3 dinosaurs done now. This is with the fabric that came in the, or the thread that came in the kit, the fabric that came in the kit. And you can see it's like a variegated thread. This is the needleminder that came with it as well. Last night I did the little T-Rex raptor. I don't know. I need my son to tell me what it is. But I did that last night. And then I did the little green snowflake looking thing that's next to him. So that's what I did last night. I plan on working on this one for a little while just to get some progress done on it. I'm having fun seeing some progress on my projects. I am in a little bit of full coverage burnout after I had to work on my stained glass for so long, and it was just like, bleh. I needed to see some progress. I finished my Santa, and that kind of encouraged me to get working on some things. I also have a ton of projects that I want to start. So August is probably going to be a crazy month of starts. I'm trying not to start anything until I finish something. I have 1 empty project bag, and I'm tempted to fill it. I really am. And put it like at the end of my wood basket. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm in the dog's area, so he thinks it's cuddle time. This is Prince. He's the royalty of the house. But I have that empty project bag, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave it empty for now. I might end up putting, if I don't make another project bag for my other Halloween stitch along, I might put the other Halloween stitch along in it. If not, then I'll just put both stitch alongs in the one bag because it's just gonna be the fabric and the pattern. And I can keep that separated. That's, you know, easier done than making a bunch of different project bags. But I'm to the point where I have 3 baskets full of whips. I have over 60 whips, and I need to finish some things. It's getting to the point where if I don't finish something, my pile is just gonna keep growing out of control. My little corner by my couch where I stitch is completely full. So it's overflowing actually because I have a bag full of things kitted up ready to start. I need to finish some things. So encourage me, keep asking me what my progress is. If there's something that I've worked on that I haven't worked on in a while and y'all want to see some progress on it, put it below. Go to my old videos or something, or my whip parade, and be like, hey, work on this for this many days and challenge me. Because that's what I need. I need like a challenge. I need someone to hold me accountable. I don't know. I guess I just need someone to hold me accountable because when I have whip go, I whip out my whip go challenges like super fast. Like 1,000 stitches on stained glass took me like 3 days. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some challenges from you guys. Maybe I'll just make another whip go board and then try to catch up. It is halfway through the year. So that would be, she's called 13 numbers because this month, or this last month had the 3 numbers because it had the free space. So maybe I'll make another whip go board with all of my whips and just like put whips on it and just try to catch up. I don't know, because like I said, I'm in full coverage burnout, so I don't know. What should I do? I need to get some progress. I've been just working on whatever calls to me, and that's been kind of fun, but having so many whips, sometimes I forget what I have. And I know some of you guys feel that. I need to get this Dinosaur one done because my son is waiting on it, very impatiently waiting on it. So maybe I'll get it done. I doubt I'll get it done before I put it away. I'll probably end up having to put it away and bring it out a couple more times because there's still a lot left. I'm not even a quarter of the way done. I don't know. But so I have some Flosstubers that I'll give some love to because it's time to give some love to some Flosstubers. The ones that I've been watching. I watched Sammy Liz this morning. I watched Lizzie's Little Loops yesterday. Jessie Marie Does Stuff just came up on my subscriptions that she had a new video, so I need to go watch hers. Karen Needlebug Stitcher, is that her handle? Something like that. Who else did I just watch? I just watched someone else yesterday. Oh, Stitched by Liz. There's someone else too. I don't know. I will link some in below in the description box. I think I'm gonna do. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. If I get to 500, I'll do a giveaway. So invite your friends to come watch, share the love, and tell me below your favorite floss tube to watch. That's your challenge this week. I challenged you to tell me your favorite floss tuber, and you need to challenge me and tell me what you want me to stitch on. So go. But that's all for now. I am going to go stitch on some dinos. My son's at summer camp, so I have quiet for another 4 hours, and I'm gonna make the most of it. So I will see everybody later, and everybody have a great day. See you next time.